Guys, we've got a new format up on the board today. We're going to do core and cardio, and we're going to do it in the form of circuit training today. Okay, circuit training. It's going to be something a little bit different, but you guys will be able to pick it up pretty quick. I got a feeling. So, how this one works? Okay, there's only one movement in each circuit that has a rep count. Okay, that means the other three things are active rest. Okay, so with groups of four, person number one would start on bench hops, person number two would start on Spider-Man plank, person number three starting on high knees, and person number four would start on cherry bombs. Person number one's going to do 50 bench hops. As soon as he gets done, everybody's going to shift. You're going to follow the arrows. Bench hops goes to Spider-Man plank plank to high knees, cherry bombs goes up and they do 50 bench hops. Everyone's going to cycle through the whole thing. Everyone's going to do 50, everyone's going to do 40, everyone's going to do 30. Okay, that's 3 total rotations around the circuit. Then you go on and you pick your next circuit. Never done this in a 45-minute class before. 4 may be way too many circuits, 4 may not be enough. Okay, but we're going to be your guinea pig 5 a.m. right here. Okay, does anybody have any questions on how it's ran? Pretty simple, we're just following the arrows around until we knock it out. Everybody good? All right, let's go over the exercises real quick. Circuit number one up here, bench hops are going to be done over there on the benches. We're going to bring the heels to the booty as we are jumping up and over the bench to clear it. If that scares you, feel free to go 1 foot at a time for the slightly modified version of the bench hop, 50, 40, 30. Spider-Man plank is your first active rest in the circuit, guys. We are taking same side knee to same side elbow. Notice that he's going out and around, and he's not just doing a mountain climber to the elbows. Okay, we need to go out and around to work those obliques. High knees. Standing up, and we're just looking to get those knees right about the waistline or just past, guys. Looking to keep that body moving. And cherry bombs is going to be the last one in circuit one. We're going out nice and wide for the spread, and then we are coming up and grabbing the knees up at the top. If you're having a hard time sitting up, it's probably because you're bringing your knees in first. So make sure that you bring in your upper body first. Circuit number 2, iron cross is going to be our pacer. Okay, so we're going to have our opposite elbow go to our opposite knee, and both feet are going to be off the ground if you can. Okay, you can also put that opposite foot on the ground to give you a little bit of relief. But we're going to go 20 on the right and 20 on the left for that first round before we are rotating. Pop squat is going to be our first active rest here, going down, checking the floor for depth. Feet come together, and then back down to that squat position, trying to keep your weight heavy in your heels as you are squatting. 6-inch hole is going to be your third one here, okay? Trying to keep those heels roughly about 6 inches off the ground, guys. It's a good iso core hold there, so trying to make your core work. And then bike or spin is going to be your third one, or your fourth one on the second circuit. Up here to the top, we got muffin top. Eliminator is going to be our pacer. Okay, we're going to do a kettlebell. Opposite hand goes back behind the head to clear ourselves some space. And we are dipping down with the kettlebell, but then we're crunching on the opposite side. Okay, so we also almost want to go a little bit deeper of a dip on the side that doesn't have the kettlebell. Okay, a lot of times I see these, everyone's getting their kettlebell side, but they're just standing straight up. Okay, you want to dip it and then crunch it all the way to the other side. 20 on one side, 20 on the other, and then we are rotating. Soccer taps, you guys can do it on the kettlebell that you have there. Okay, if everyone's going to have their own kettlebell. Okay, just going up and down just like that, keeping your feet busy on the kettlebell. Half burpees is going to be the next one. We're bringing the knees into the chest, booty goes down onto the heels. Okay, biggest thing we see here is the 16th of a burpee. Okay, we need to make sure that we get those heels all the way, or get that booty all the way down to the heels, knees come all the way through. Leg raises is the last one here on this third circuit. We're going to raise the legs up, and then slowly bringing the heels all the way back down. If you have some lower back pain, how he's got his hands tucked up underneath, give you a little bit of relief. And last but not least, we got our fourth circuit here. Ball slams is going to be the movement. We're going to pick it up over our head in that squat position, and then we are coming down and slamming it down for 20, 15, and then 10. Bird dogs is going to be our first one here. It's going to be opposite hand, opposite foot are going to come off the ground, and you're trying to hold it for about a 1 to 2 count before you switch sides. If you're looking at that and you're like, there is no way I can do that, that's okay, guys. You can also do bird dogs from your knees. And make sure that you keep your core nice and tight, alternating them. Jumping jacks is going to be your next little cardio movement here on this circuit. Okay, spreading those feet out, clapping those hands to the top, over and over. And last but not least, we got bicycle crunch here. Try to make this a good, nice and medium tempo today. Okay, no need to get in a hurry because there's no rep counts. opposite elbow, opposite knee, keeping that core working nice and tight. Is it still raining? Yeah? All right, let's get 200 spins for warm up, then you guys can jump in a circuit.